Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about badges. Now, first of all, I want to let you know these are the regular badges that you can get from the badge chests available in different quests. You can buy them for diamonds in the inventory. You can buy some for alliance coins in the inventory. We're not going to touch on the CCS badges or any special badges from purchase packs. This video, like most of my videos, will be focused on a general balanced build, meaning we're not going to specialize in one troop type or another. Okay, so to get started, first of all, you want to put badges just in your battle gear. You're going to have 8 pieces of gear when you fully unlock your blacksmith to level 25, and each piece of gear is going to have 3 available badge slots. Later on in the game, at the end of the refinement research tree, you can open up the 4th badge slot, but we're not going to touch on that again because it's a little bit later game. So to understand where we're going with this, the way the battle mechanics in the game work, attack is your primary attribute. It's the strongest, followed by health, followed again by defense. So what we're going to do as a balanced approach is we're only going to focus on the attack badges for infantry, cavalry, and spearmen. We're going to put 1 of each of those in every piece of gear. So if you go to your blacksmith and click on inventory and then badges. Now I've already broken down my cavalry badges all the way to gray. You can see that here. I've got 324 of them. One thing you have to understand about badges is to upgrade them. So we're going to click on dismantle and combine. We're going to combine 1 just to see. So if you click on the gray, that's a 2% cavalry attack bonus. If I click on the green, it's a 3.75, which is great. The problem is, to make that green, I had to use 4 grays. So 4 grays is worth 8%. 1 green's only worth 3.75%. The initial thing everybody does, myself included, is they upgrade their badges as far as they can, and then they just kind of willy-nilly put them across their equipment. This is something we're not going to do here. So because we have 8 pieces of gear, we want 8 of the strongest badges we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine these all into greens. So now we see we have 81 greens. That's great. We've got 8 greens that we can put across all of our gear. So we're going to move up one more time. We're going to combine all. And now we have 20 blues. So we still have 8 blues that we can put across all our gear. That's great. Now if I go to combine all of my blues, now I've only got 5. Meaning I have 3 pieces of gear which aren't going to get a cavalry attack badge. So what you want to do is go back and dismantle until you have 8 blues. Okay? So then we're going to go back to our equipment, and 1 by 1 in our equipment, we're going to add first the purples, because we want the strongest badges, remember. And 1 more purple. Oops, not that one, that one. So now we have 5 pieces of gear that still need a badge. So we're going to go find the rest of our gear, and we're going to add those badges. Okay, so now that we've done that, if we go back to our gear, We have 3 pieces of gear that have a purple badge in them for 15% each for 45% attack. We have 5 pieces of gear with a blue for 7.5 each for 37.5%, giving us 82.5% attack. If we hadn't just slotted those 5 purple badges, we would have only had 75%. So you see how upgrading too quickly can lose you some percentage. Now, I'm sure some of you noticed a mistake, and I'm going to show you why I made that mistake now. So what you want to do now is, you have 3 purple badges. Now what you want to do is keep building up your badges every time you get them until you get 3 blues. And if you go back to the inventory and badges, you'll see we already have those 3 blues. And we have equipment with blues slotted. So that means if we pull one of those blue slotted pieces of a badge, we can combine it with the 3 that we already have and make another purple and replace that blue with a purple. So let's go back and do that. We're going to go back to our equipment and check it, and this one has a blue badge. So we're going to unequip it. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a way to do this directly. So we'll go back to badges, combine these. Oops, click on the right one, combine, back to our equipment, bind the piece of gear, take that slot and add a purple badge to it. So in conclusion, what you want to do is you want to make sure you do that across all of your 3 main attacks, your infantry, your cavalry, and your spearmen. Upgrading only until you can fill all of the pieces of equipment with the highest badge you can, but it must be all of your equipment. So I could have technically made 1 gold infantry badge there, or cavalry attack badge there, that would have given me 25%, but that would have been 25% compared to 82.75% doing it the way we did it here. So yeah, that's what you want to do. And then slowly but surely, as you collect more badges, you're going to build them up until you get all purples. And once you have all purples, then you're going to move on to golds, 1 by 1 by 1. And that way you're keeping a balanced approach, keeping your attacks the same across the board. If you were building, say, just a cav infantry, you could technically use the infantry defense badges or cav defense badges for your front line. Like I said, this is a balanced approach that you're going to use for your average small to mid-sized player that wants to be able to attack and defend quickly. The thing with badges, the thing with equipment, it takes time to change them out. You usually don't have that time in an attack situation. So yeah, that's it. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, make sure to ask in the comments. And have a great day. Look forward to seeing you again soon.